Hey guys, Ross Givens here. Today is Tuesday, and I wanted to try out a new segment on you. I'm calling 2 trades in under 2 minutes. Now, I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to do my best. But the idea is to show you 2 of my favorite setups, stocks you can buy right now in under 2 minutes. I'll go over what the company is, why I like it, the ticker symbol, and everything, and we'll see if we can't get this done in under 2 minutes to get you on your way. So, to be sure you see these each and every week and the content we put out, do me a favor, click the little subscribe button down the bottom right corner. That way these will pop up in your feed as we publish them, and you'll get them as quickly as possible. In addition, if you have any feedback on this, want me to do it each week, you like it, you hate it, or stocks you want me to look at for you, please feel free to put them down in the comments. I promise to look at all those and respond as well. Okay, so let's go to the charts. I got a timer set up here for 2 minutes. Let's see if we can get it done. And here we go. All right, the first stock, quantum computing, ticker symbol QUBT. Now, this is, as the name implies, a quantum computing stock, which is a red-hot corner of the market right now. And this stock is ripping. You can see here its relative strength score is a 99 out of 100, meaning it is in the 99th percentile of all stocks in the market in terms of price action. So it's really, really strongly being bought. Now, one of our favorite setups is this breakout setup. And in fact, well, I'll tell you about that in a minute, but you see a stock kind of shallow and compress and tighten like a coil spring before it releases that energy higher. That's why we like to buy these breakout trades. And I think what we're seeing now is another such instance here in quantum computing, because these stocks tend to sort of stair-step their way higher. It'll make a big move up and then tends to kind of shallow, tighten up, and coil before releasing higher. So what we're doing here in QUBT is kind of buying in what I believe is going to be low in this structure. You don't need to risk more than maybe 10 or 15%, buying at 18 bucks. And we're looking to see the stock can accelerate, continue its move, and hopefully get up here to the $25 to $30 range. That's stock number one. The other stock I want to look at today is SoundHound, S-O-U-N. Now, this has been a big mover for us over the years. In fact, we recommended the stock very heavily back in 2023 before it went up over 1,000%. We bought this big, huge breakout here in late 2024. You see the same pattern I was showing you earlier as it tightens, compresses, and then just makes this monstrous move. And after a big decline, it's what the stock is doing again, kind of coming in and tightening, and it's a little bit sloppy. But if you notice that line, that horizontal line I've drawn across the chart right here in yellow, see how this is very significant. It was support over here. The stock can't get above it over here other than maybe for a day or two throughout this. But now pushes up. Whoop, didn't make it in 2 minutes, but I'll wrap this up. Pulling back, and so this area is looking to bounce off this resistance area. So I think it's a great place to buy SoundHound on a pullback, S-O-U-N. Now, this is an AI stock. They own a whole bunch of patents and voice recognition technology. It's a big mover. And the reason I'm focusing on these stocks is I like to stick to areas of the market that are outperforming. Okay, so here, if we look at what certain areas of the market have done over the last year, you can see, compared to the S&P 500, which is up 16% of the last year, artificial intelligence up way more, nuclear stocks up way more, quantum computing up way more. And if we drag this to the April lows, this is the bottom after the tariff situation, you can see the outperformance even more clearly, where even though the index has had a historic recovery, 26% in 3 months, these areas are putting in even significantly more. So you want to stick to those areas. All right, well, that was 2 trades in roughly 2 minutes. Went a little bit over, but hopefully you guys got something out of this. Now, if you haven't already, please click in the bottom right corner of the screen, subscribe to this channel. That way we can get these updates in front of you in your feed as they go out. In addition, if there's anything else you want to cover, stocks you want to look at, feedback on this, please put it down in the comments. I promise to respond to all of them. And if you missed last week's trade, we recommended a trade on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, the early stages of big breakout. We think this thing could run 30, 50, potentially 100%. Historically, this trade's off to a great start. We're already making money. So click that link to view that video if you have not already. And I'll see you in next week's update.